Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I'm back today in my Erin Condren horizontal planner that I use for my YouTube, Instagram, all that kind of good stuff. So I am going to be really honest. This did not work here this week. It wasn't designed to really go on it. I think it's just too big. I think it's really cute. It came in a kit, and that's why I ended up having it. But I do know that there is a sweet little someone in my life that I'm going to give this to. Also, this did not work. This bookmark sits too high, and the other one she went way down on, and this one it was just too top heavy. But again, I have a little somebody that I'm going to give all of this to. So, you know, just find what works for you, go for it, and if for any reason it's not working, then just try something else. You know, share it with somebody else that it might work for perfectly. So that's what I'm going to do. And so this week, that was this last week, and now we are in October. So I am going to come back with a video on this right here. Yeah, I'll come back with that. So I'm trying to decide if I'm doing it in this planner or the other. I think I'm going to do it in this planner. Okay, sorry, little brain dump there. So I do have this one. This is also from Plan and Go. So this is going to be my bookmark because we begin October, breast cancer awareness, and I lost somebody very, very dear to me to breast cancer. So I have my breast cancer t-shirts. I have all the good stuff, and we do need to fight the good fight. So I've saved that I'm going to put out. And then I've also got this one, and this is from Plan and Go. It just says, I think this is HP Mini, but it worked perfect in here. I also have from Plan and Go my little date stickers, so I'm good to go. Alright, so let's just get going. I'm going to start with the days of the week first, because that's just how it works well for me. And you know what? I do this every week. I forget to get out, oh good, I've got one out, my correction tape. So before I do anything, and I always forget how this thing works, but I do remember you hold it this way. I just want to cover all this up, because it'll be on the stickers, and I like the stickers better. So I hope you guys are having a good day. Today is Sunday. We have had a very unusual week, and my goodness, my husband was helping our son and daughter-in-law. He hurt his back pretty badly, and then yesterday he decided he was going to mow, which I don't know why, but he has a riding lawnmower because we have a lot of, you know, pasture and stuff. And so he was mowing, and he had kept bees for years. And we ordered Italian bees, which are the more mild bees. Well, the one thing, if you don't know it, you can't control where your bees live. So he would literally, we'd buy all these, you know, get these bees. You know, we get the 5 in the morning phone call from the post office, hurry, come get these, you know. And anyways, they'll just pick up and leave and, you know, go to another place. And we'd be right before getting ready to harvest all the honey, and they'd leave. And we've gotten some honey out of it, but not a lot over the years. So yesterday he was mowing, and the bees were Africanized. Yeah, and he was mowing in our neighbor's farm field, which, you know, backs up to one of the sides of our pasture. And so he was mowing out there, which he does, like he says, twice a year, because they don't mow or keep up the fence line. And, you know, we're always concerned about snakes and critters and whatnot. And, you know, with this poultry, you know, I totally understand because he's got to be careful. And, anyways, I boo-booed that when I lifted that up. Sorry, guys. All of a sudden, he was outside the fence, and he started getting stung. And my husband's been stuck many times. I mean, he has the full beat garb, he has the whole thing, but, you know, he never, I mean, he mows all the time. And all of a sudden, he was severely being swarmed. And he literally took off, went through the field of the farmers, because, you know, it's been harvested, so he immediately took off going that way, and anyways, he continued to be swarmed. He jumped off the mower, left it running, And they still kept chasing him. And finally, he just laid flat on the ground. And he said for some reason they stopped. And, he said, I can see how people die, And anyways, he came in and I was helping take the stingers out. And I am violently allergic to bees. Like one bee sting and I'm done. And I finally, he said, that's it. We're getting rid of it. And I said, I just want you to burn the whole thing down. Get rid of the hive, the whole thing. The hive's very old. There's nothing we can do with it. And, first he was really like, he came in, he went back out and got his mower, which I was like, what are you doing? And he lost his glasses out in the field. He'll go out there today and get them. Thank goodness he had a backup pair, but he came in and I could tell he was kind of confused a little, so to speak. So he ran through the shower because he'd been laying in that farm field and all the pesticides and things that they use that I can't stand. Which, I understand why. I don't want to, if anybody was to say anything, I totally get it why. But I've watched too many farmers' wives have breast cancer, hence breast cancer awareness. But anyway, so I had him get in the shower, and, he got his shower, and he came out, and he was like, I'm hungry. So we got dinner, and, like I'd said, we had been taking out the stingers and the sacks before he went back out, and I gave him Benadryl, because he can take Benadryl. I can't. I'm allergic to Benadryl. So he was like, I'm burning it down. I'm getting rid of it. And then he started saying he was going to save the honey. Our youngest daughter was like, no, just let it go. And she is never outspoken. Never. And she was like, absolutely not. And I said, I agree, honey. And so, anyways, he came back, after he came back in, got a shower, and was, sitting in his chair. He took the Benadryl. He ate a little something for dinner. And he was just out. We were watching a movie he wanted to watch, and he just went out. And I thought, well, it's the Benadryl. No, he woke up in we watched another movie, my youngest daughter and I was just watching him to make sure he was breathing okay and everything was going okay. And he woke up, and then he had more to eat, and then he went back out for the night. And I can only say, don't like these Africanized bees. And I told my husband, I said, look, we're going to have a grandbaby. And he said, yeah, no, there'll be no bees. And I said, in the next set of bees, I'm calling like the ag extension, and we're going to get them hauled off. And he was like, yeah, you know how that goes. But anyways, long story short, kind of a very scary day yesterday, but, or last night. But he's doing fine. He woke up today. He said, he has no residual effects from the bees, which is great. And, I'm very thankful. But all of his bee garb, like this, finally the zipper broke on it. And I said, just tape it, duct tape it, because this will be the last time you'll be wearing it. And he was like, yeah, and I feel bad for him because he really loves the art of beekeeping, but not enough to die for. So if you have Africanized bees in your area, you just don't even think about going near them. Here's a guy with a lot of experience with bees, and, it took this time for him to realize this is life-threatening. I don't think he's ever really understood how I was allergic. When he first got bees, one came in the house, and I was sitting in my rocking chair in my bedroom, and it stung me on the back of my calf. And my friend was just like, that's crazy. And I said, yeah, but he has bees. And she goes, well, that's why. And I said, yeah. So for me, getting rid of these things is like a must-do. For him, not as much. But, I understand how he feels. These have been something he's done for a while. And, I try not to tell him, anything. But this time, Mama say, we are not going to go through this horrible, horrible thing again. Watching him, he was in extreme pain. He was out of his head, delirious. He was, just no, 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 no. And he had just asked our youngest to come out and weed, and thank goodness I said, no, she has to study, because that could have been her too. She would have been running to help him, and she would have been attacked. And, all I can say is, don't mess around with these babies. They are not a friendly at all. So, anyways, I know I'm pretty outspoken, and I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody who keeps bees. Just, he wasn't even near the hive on the little mower, and it's like a mower tractor thingy, I don't know. Anyways, but it was enough to irritate them to no end, and honestly, I just never want to see that again. This was something that was way beyond anything I could have imagined, and I think my husband as well. We were both just wow. But anyways, but by God's grace, he's totally fine, and we're so thankful. And we learned a good lesson, and that's what life is. Life is just a series of lessons, Are you going to learn them, or are you going to have to keep doing it over and over and over till you learn them? That's my issue in life. But anyways, but for him, I was just like, it's done. It's done. There's no more. And, again, I don't try to tell him anything, but, I told him, I said, one sting and I'm gone. We don't have EpiPens. They've raised the price of those through the roof, though they've brought them down slightly. There's still, it takes 3 EpiPens. You need to have 2 for sure for an adult, and a 3rd if it's not working. And that is something that, I know everybody, has their thoughts on that, but that is a reality for anyone who has, severe allergies to bees, or, or whatever it is that you're allergic to. So I wish, and if you're allergic to Benadryl, because I know in their minds they're thinking, oh, well, people can just take Benadryl. And it's like, I'm allergic to Benadryl. So I die. We call 911, and they're not going to be able to make it in time from where we live. So it is just one of those things. So be careful, my friends. I never would have dreamed in a million years I was allergic to bees until I got stung. And you don't know. I've been stung by wasps. I've been stung by all kinds of things. But wow, who'd have known? So anyways, I'm going to put this over here. Yeah, I'm going to put that right there. I try not to really put too many of the colors together, but every now and then. But anyway, but it was I watched him till 2 in the morning last night, and then I finally decided he was probably okay. I can go to sleep. So, long day, long evening, I should say, actually. And it's all good. We're all fine. We're all good. So, bless his heart. Yucko lesson. But, anyways, you live, you learn. So, alright, and now, I did not plan that well. So I think I'm going to move this one up, and then I'll do the weekends the other way. So if you guys ever look and why I don't use my nails, they don't work. The nails don't pick up anything. That's the only complaint I have with these type of nails, and I've packed out my little lifter by Creative Memories, and I gotta find it. It's driving me crazy. So these are the weekends, so I'm going to go ahead and go all the way up. Ooh, I was really crooked on that one, wasn't I? Not the same. Let me see. Okay, good enough. I know. That shouldn't be my answer, but sorry, it is. It's good enough. Oh, I have one here. Okay, let me think about this. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one off since it's crooked. And we'll move that other one up. But anyways, we learned a lot. We're thankful, It could have been so much worse because we didn't know what he was doing. He was going out to do a little bit of weed eating, and then all of a sudden, he mows all weekend. We never have thought about it. I know that's kind of terrible to say, but that is true. We have genuinely been very blessed. We've not had any of these kinds of incidents. So, but it just was what it was. Oh, look what I did. I put my next week on Thursday. I am losing my mind. Sorry, guys. You're probably looking at that thinking, what is she thinking? I wasn't. That was the problem. And that's where my other one comes, the other little one. No wonder. Oh, goodness gracious sakes alive. Okay, these stickers are great if they will stick and unstick another time. That is shocking. So, I think I'm just going to put this here. I don't need my monthly. I'm okay without it. My monthly calendar. Let me see here. And I think, yep, that'll work. Perfect. But, anyways, lessons learned, lessons learned. So now we come back to this one. These poor little stickers are getting stuck and unstuck all over, aren't they? But that says a lot about the stickers, that they still stick, so, and that they release so well. So, she did a great job. Alrighty, I did. I only have 1, 2, 3 left. Well, little part of that. So, I may find a spot for that before we're through. Let me get my days of the week. So, we are Monday, I think is the 30th. But I'm going to double check. No. Is that right? It is the 28th. Oh, goodness gracious. We got paid way early. That can't be right. Is that right? Okay. Yeah, it is. Monday's the 28th, 29th, 30th. Why in the world? No. This is wrong. I'm in the wrong month. Okay, well this is planned for next year. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, guys, I'm going to save this. I will put this up this week because it's just way too funny. I will not put my little date things on here, and I'm glad it's kind of a generic barn one. So this is what happens when you don't look at the day, the date thingy. Oh, for goodness sakes, that cracks me up. Okay, you can tell I didn't have much sleep last night. I hope you're laughing with me because this is really funny. Okay, I'm going to re-video, and I will go back and do this coming week. So, alright, my dear sweet friends, if you think this is funny and you ever do anything like this, please give it a thumbs up. Show me some love because right now I'm feeling really stupid, but I am going to go ahead and share it. I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. Like, subscribe. I've never done this before. This is a first time, but it is hilarious, and we'd love to have you. And share this if you want to make somebody else laugh. And yeah, okay, friends, I will be talking to you in just a minute. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.